they put that on a support?
Yeah,
what the fuck?
Dude, it's...
No, because of the regeneration effect with Uther. Have you guys noticed towards late game, once I start getting some stacks in Conjurer's Pursuit, I never run out of mana?
Yeah, that's good. All right,
That's what I normally go.
Yeah, that's good. I'm gonna continue here. I'm sorry. Level 7, Wave of Light. Can you tell me why?
Because early game, I do have mana problems.
All right. Now I can't remember what he can choose from.
Wave of Light, Burden of Guilt, Holy Fire. I think the Cleanse might have been better here. Either that or the Holy Fire would have been pretty decent. And he also has Clairvoyance, which, if I think, wouldn't that be good? Kind of like Tassadar-ish, if we had Stealthies on the team. Just like, I know it didn't happen, but wouldn't that be good to run?
One thing I have ran a few times, depending on comp, of course, is Clairvoyance if we're facing like a Nova.
So, is it the level 7? Is that the slow after stun?
Hammer Justice slows after it stuns, yeah.
That's a good one. If you are, yeah, it's a really good one. If you have to choose something else, because as you said yourself, late game you don't have any mana issues. Then Wave of Light is a kind of a, yeah, you don't need it anymore. We just have to be more careful early game. Then you can use, like, for example, stun with slow. That's a real good one if we're being chased and all that.
Well,
I love Shrink Ray and 16 though. I like that imposing presence, but I'm not sure what it's called.
I normally go hardened focus where your faster cooldown near full health.
Yeah.
Close your mic. Close your mic.
Now that you mention it, I think we have a major problem with like delaying and not team fighting early. So maybe we should focus a lot more on early game heroes as well.
Yeah, we got the late comps down. But here's, god damn it, like here's the thing is, like, do you ever notice that we flip flop? Like, 1 week we're fucking just balls to the wall, like ripping people new assholes early game. Like last week, I think Diazo and I, every single game we played, we got at least 2 kills in the first 2 minutes. But then, like, now this week, like, it's like, okay, well, we're getting wrecked early game. Oh, we hit 10, now you're all getting fucking ripped up.
Well, I think
we need to find, like, I think it's because we switch our team comps so much, which is good because we're learning a wide array. But maybe, like you said, yeah, maybe we should start trying to play with those heroes that are kind of medium late game, but have a really good early game. Because
I'm still convinced that we're having trouble identifying a opportune moment to start a fight as well. I think we're having trouble with that, especially early game.
Yeah, I kind of noticed, Ginger. I could feel your frustration because I saw you running around in the enemy team for like 10 seconds at a time, waiting for something to happen. Yeah,
that was exactly my point as well. I could be like in there, but I couldn't do anything. I mean,
yeah, because we were getting zoned out.
Same frustration.
Hey guys, I want to run something by you real quick.
Well, hold on. Let Jock or let everybody finish first, because Diazo and I already said our piece, and then let Jock finish. Okay. And then LR Bolson, you're the next person, and then Ginger on the list.
All right. My buddy that I played with on you had a good point. Cleanse versus Murky's Octograb. That's a real good one.
Oh, yeah, that is. Does it not?
Same versus like ETC, right?
Yeah. So that yeah, we need to recognize that.
Did we not have cleanse?
No, we did not.
Oh,
because they were pressuring Uther so hard, he had to take shield, or he needed mana, because basically what was happening was, because of the damage type that we took, Diazo, and I'm just gonna say it. We made bad choices in our damage type because they had tanks. Once we dumped everything, and we're like, yeah, fuck you. Like they could just still come in, get healed,
Yeah,
and
we had no poke.
and then they would just fucking harass Uther out, and then we had no heal, and we're fucked. So he had to take that or he had to take, what was it called, the increased mana regen
yeah.
one.
Yeah.
So he
Wave
could
of
keep
Light.
up with the damage. So I see what he's saying, but I don't want to say that Diazmo and I are strictly to blame for it. You know what I mean?
Oh no, I did it as a reaction to what was happening to us in the fight. Normally,
Well,
it's not the
that's
one.
good because
that's really good.
Yeah, because you're never, like, they're absolute, like, I don't care if you're playing the best team in the world or the worst team in the world. The worst team in the world is going to be harder to defeat than the best team because the best team is going to go with what's on the meta. The other teams, which is a non-traditional team that we faced, is going to shit on you because you're not used to facing it. And it's
So-
exactly what happened.
What we need to start doing is we need to have a form of sustainable damage and a form of burst damage. Like in the instance you had Illidan, sustained damage. I had KT, burst damage.
Yeah, that was a really good... I mean, towards the end we got goofy and I was just like fucking, diving on people, but...
But we need like Raynor and KT would be good.
All right, because I know nothing. Like literally, when we start playing these just dicking around, have fun games, I have zero experience on Sylvanas. So, is Sylvanas as a specialist answer still viable if she builds hero damage?
Oh yeah.
Oh wait! You need the 300% arrow damage.
Well, let's not talk about talents, but I'm asking to fit your criteria. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, she's sustained damage. So you would go Sylvanas, I would go KT.
And I would still be able to pressure Siege just like, say, a Murky or an Asmodan.
You're
or,
traitor.
Okay, all right, cool. I mean, I'm going to look into it here in a little bit, but I'm not looking at her talents because I'm paying attention to the conversation.
She amplifies her. She amplifies objectives, right? So like, when she disables turrets, that forces the enemy team to answer the Immortal or the John Cena. Like, the turrets won't be able to stop it, so the enemy team has to come back in and engage. That's why she's so powerful.
So on a map such as Infernal Shrines, would it be viable with this?
Oh hell yes.
Okay, yeah. LR Bolson's right. We're getting way out of position with the conversation. Sorry, Jock.
Yeah, I kind of lost it, I guess.
Oh
yeah. Sorry. Well,
We were going into level 10 for. I had one question on the 10 because they were all melee, and half the time I didn't even have time to divine shield anybody. I'm wondering if that extra stun would have helped us there, because everybody was in there.
I think. Wait, what did their Malfurion take? Trank, and it looks like he built regen, innervate, root.
I don't think stuns were an issue.
Yeah, I really don't. I think getting the damage in there, because we got zoned out so fucking hard, was an issue.
If anything, we should have coordinated the shield to force us to stay in to do damage, even while they were on us, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, sorry, continue, Jock.
I don't have anything more, I think, there. Johanna, I have no idea, actually. I think it should be, like, pure tank. And
that's the way I went.
That's the way he went. Look, Iron Skin is so good on Johanna.
It's like the only viable way to play Johanna. If you do it, any of the other stuff, it's like a waste of your time.
Yeah, the Blessed Hammer at level 7 is the most retarded shit I've ever seen.
So, one thing though, she is a good wave clear, right? I have played her a little bit, but her Condemned can do bonus damage to creeps and stuff, yeah?
No, I think they changed that. I think they made it so that now Condemn... I think that talent tier is Condemn increases movement speed.
Condemn deals 60 additional damage to minions and mercenaries and stuns them for 3 seconds. Knight takes pawn.
Which talent tier is that?
The first one.
Yeah, I really like that one, to be honest.
But would you do that over basic abilities block Grant or Grant block?
Yeah, but
Because
yeah,
block.
I always do reinforce, dude. Block is OP for a level 1
Yeah.
ability.
yeah.
Oh wait a
but
minute. No. Ooh, wait a minute.
let's talk about it.
Block doesn't hit abilities. It's only basic attack. I mean, that's kind of a toss-up because does anybody know the internal cooldown on reinforce? Because is it you auto attack twice and then you get 2 stacks, or is it like does it have like a 5-second cooldown?
It's
or...
basic abilities. So as long as he's using his abilities on cooldown, he's going to have 2 stacks practically, unless he's losing them.
Yeah.
So I could see that maybe against a Rainer.
But the thing is with that team comp, we weren't really too worried about the auto attack damage.
So
that
Maybe
might have actually
regeneration.
done. No,
Knight takes pawn for sure. Because okay, here's my argument for that. Right, so minion waves are super like high on priority. That allows us to rotate faster. So like whenever like that 1 or 2 or 15 to 30 extra seconds it takes to kill the wave, your condemn or knight takes pawn would allow you to be somewhere else to help rotate better.
Okay.
At least that's my argument for it.
So okay, let's see here. You have 7 talents. You have everything on defensive. If you swap out the first one for a little bit more wave clear, I mean, you do clear hell of a good with that level 1 thing. So I mean, you don't. Yeah, I think like 6 talents that's defensive. That's more than enough. Because you weren't like dropping like a fly anyway.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Maybe get reinforced against a Rainer.
Yeah, maybe.
Bala maybe too.
Or Illidan. Yes, or like somebody who's going to jump on you or harass the fuck out of you in lane. But yeah, I definitely agree with that. Not only because of what Jock said, but also because if here's the thing that I'll bring it up later, but if you're clearing minion wave, that frees you up big time.
Mm-hmm.
But also, once their minion wave is dead, they lose vision of you.
Mm-hmm.
So then they can't tell if you're Mia or not. And then by the time the minion wave pushes, you're in another lane, and all of a sudden, too late. Rip. That's a really good point, Jock.
Yeah. I didn't think of it like that.
Because you're having it's 5 talents that's defensive and making you a stronger tank. If you swap the first one, that's not gonna. I mean, it won't save you end game. And all right, so taking talents or whatever, I like that you adapt in the okay, they took that, but we have to have a plan. Do we want to play end game? And if you choose some weird talent at start, just in the beginning of the fights or whatever, and then end game, it's useless. That's not so good. If you have a talent that's useless end game, that is, I mean, you adapt to notice, oh shit, I'm low mana or whatever, and because end game, it doesn't matter as much. If you get what I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
Sorry if that was targeted to you, Bolson, but kind
of. Oh,
of
it's all good.
Talking of way of life here.
No, please, nobody take offense. Like if somebody starts attacking somebody, I will say, hey, knock it the fuck off. But Jock, you're being more than polite. It's okay, man.
So, because I'm actually clueless about myself. I have no idea what I should have. I mean, I feel so useless.
The first game, you got caught out. I think it was right before boss because what was it? Something happened and either Diazo or I got caught out. And I know it's important to protect the damage dealers, but at the same time, we gave up 2 kills because Jock got caught out too. I know you like to try to help everyone, but if someone is a lost cause, no matter what, just fucking leave them.
Yeah.
We can talk about it later. Yeah. I think you dove in on the tower or under the temple when I was. Who was I on? I was on Illidan, and I went in. I was like, "Fuck it, I'm going in," because I tried. It's it's a chain reaction. Diazo was out of position. because he got forced back by an Artanis swap, and he started taking damage. So I ulted in, and then you dove in to help me, and